Kyoto Sanga make 3 changes from the 1-1 draw at Shonan Bellmare last Sunday. There is a 100th J1 appearance for Hisashi Appiatawa, who is the replacement at centre-back for the suspended Yoshinori Suzuki, missing his first league game of the season after his sending off at Shonan. There's a debut for the club for Mitsuki Saito on loan from Vissel Kobe. He's in for Shohei Takeda, who drops to the bench along with Tema Matsuda. Shun Nagasawa is recalled up front for his first start in over a month. They are still without top scorer Rafael Elias. Kashima Antlers ended all square at 0-0 against the champions Vissel Kobe in their last game 8 days ago, and they make just 1 change to that side this afternoon. Yu Funabashi comes back into midfield in place of Kaishinen, who drops to the bench. Otherwise it is as you were for Toru Aniki, with Alexander Chavric and Elbert providing the width. Up front, Leo Ciara is leading the race for the Golden Boot with 18 J1 goals so far this season. Yuma Suzuki alongside him has played in every league game this year and started all but one of them. Nono waiting to take the throw here. He had that big breakthrough season last year when he scored 9 times in his first year out of university. Hara towards Marco Tullio, who's done well to wriggle into a little bit of room, and wide of the far post it goes. Marco Tullio in particular did really well here, having found himself outnumbered. Just didn't quite have his angle right. Hirato, to whom the chance fell. I feel he should have done a bit better with that from there. Here's Leo Ciara at the other end, one Brazilian to another as he picks out Elbert, who's in full flight. Elbert to have a go, and he got plenty behind it. Good vision and execution of the pass from Leo Ciara to find him, but he still had a lot to do here. Plenty of defenders in front of him. Shot was always rising, and I don't think it brushed the fingertips of the goalkeeper as Elbert insisted that it had. Player who celebrated his 31st birthday yesterday. A couple of goals from centre-back so far this season. Hara forward. That's a good ball. Marco Tullio taking it down. Here's Hirato. And the shot straight at Hayakawa. Made this one straight at the goalkeeper. They've both been created by Marco Tullio. To ensure that his side maintain possession. Now they mix it up and launch it longer. Fukuda. Fukuda, that's a good ball in. Marco Tullio trying to get on the end of it. And then Appiatawa with plenty of power. Marco Tullio! And it was made more awkward for the goalkeeper by the presence of Nagasawa just in front of him. Really dangerous, Kyoto Sanga a moment or two earlier. A couple of chances at that. Everyone has stayed forward though in purple. Nagasawa trying to get on the end of that. A little belatedly does so, and then picks a wonderful pass for Marco Tullio, and it's in. Massive moment. Kyoto Sanga ahead against the league leaders as they try and close the gap in the title race. Though Marco Tullio here, when that initial ball was played, negated somewhat by what followed. Then he'd found the space. There's the deflection as well. It just took it beyond the goalkeeper. Off the outstretched boot of the defender who was attempting to get the block in. Hayakawa had already committed and therefore couldn't readjust in time. Well, they had been threatening throughout this first half. Marco Tullio has been the talisman recently in the absence of Rafael Elias. How they've missed him in front of goal. It's going to come through for Marco Tullio here, able to turn, spin and get the shot away. Still got plenty waiting in wide in the penalty area here. If they can keep the danger alive, and they have. In towards Suzuki, did well to reach it, Chavric is there. There's always an element of that in this sort of situation, really, however you approach it. More risky maybe to give it players forward, but they do go in search of the second now, and it might open up for Marco Tullio again, just blocked behind at the last moment. At this point of the contest. Importantly blocked behind, off the knee, I think, of the defender. Yes, Nono to chase it once more, and he's got away here, cutting it back. Oh, what a challenge. Well, they felt they should have had a free kick. An eternity to them in this situation, I'm sure. Been too many scares that they've needed to survive. That might change here with Suzuki. Well, this is the chance, and over the top. Again, good defending to make it more difficult than it might have been. They were out to him quickly. Moment. This was good in the build-up from the Antlers. Movement off the ball, providing them with options. They'd worked it really well. It looked like he was about to score the game's equalising goal here. Tokura would have done but for that touch that... Plenty waiting for the delivery here. Suzuki gets the touch to it to turn it in. Of the 6 added minutes, and another huge twist in the title race. Heartbreak for Kyoto Sanga, who was seconds away and seemingly denied here by Yuma Suzuki. Just got his boot to the ball first to steer it across the keeper and in at the far corner. When he looked second favourite to do so as that cross came in. Just got there first ahead of Fukuda. So often so important for this Antlers side. Their top scorer in the last 2 seasons, Yuma Suzuki, scores his 100th goal for the club. And you could barely imagine a more important one. Sanga, for so long ahead, have to settle for a point here. And what a difference to this season that late goal from Yuma Suzuki may make. It's ended all square after all. Kyoto Sanga 1, Kashima Antlers 1.